Hi everyone, welcome to lesson 5. Today we are going to focus on how to hold your upper body / torso. So let's begin on the ground. We'll start with laying on our back. I'm going to open up my arm to the side just so that you can see my torso against the ground. Right now I'm in a neutral position with my knees bent. So there is a slight natural curve in my lower back, but I'm not doing anything kind of extreme with my lower body. I'm just kind of resting it on the ground for now. The sequence that we're doing together is going to start with an 8 count, tucking and curling the hips. So what it's going to look like is I'm going to roll my hips backwards and roll my hips forward, roll it back for 3, roll forward for 4, 5, 6, 7, really roll forward for 8. And then we're going to move on to our ribs. We're going to open up the ribs for 1, crunch your stomach in as hard as you can for 2, and open up 3, crunch 4, open up 5, 6, 7, crunch 8. And then we'll move on to our shoulders. We're going to roll the shoulders back for 1, roll it forward for 2, roll back as far as you can, 3, 4, roll back 5, forward 6, and 7, and 8. And then after all of that, we're just gonna rest in a neutral, lengthened torso position for 8 counts. So essentially, we're doing a bunch of things that are considered bad so that you know what it feels like. You never really want to tilt your hips forward or backwards in ballet. You always want to be neutral. For your ribs, same thing. You never want to open or crunch. You always just want to be in a position between those two things. And then of course, lastly, same thing with the shoulders. Never shoulders backwards or shoulders forward, always shoulders as wide as possible and feeling long. And the reason why we're doing all the wrong things in this floor sequence is so you know what it feels like in your body to open up your ribs and crunch your ribs, so that eventually when you're in the center, you become more aware of what you're doing. Let's get started with our sequence. I'm gonna count everything out. We'll go pretty slowly. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Tilt your hips back and forward. Tilt your hips back and forward. This is 5, 6, 7, tuck under with the ribs open and crunch. And 3 and 4 and 5 and crunch and 7 and 8. Shoulders back and roll it forward. Roll it back and forward. This is 5, 6, 7, and 8. Keep neutral for 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Feel the length. 7 and 8. The last 8 counts were definitely counted a little differently than the first 8 counts, but hopefully that didn't confuse anyone too much. Okay, let's meet at the bar now. We have a new warm-up combination. We're going to begin with 8 pedals, starting with the right leg, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Half point right leg and switch. This is what it looks like from the side, and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. We'll stretch to the left side, extra reach before you come back. Stretch to the right side and reach further when you come back. Then we'll have flex forward and close. Tendu 3 and 4. Coupe 5, 6, balance 7, plie 8. Other side, flex and in. Reach as long as you can and in. Coupe 5, 6, 7, and then we'll plie on 8 to transition to first position. Then same thing to the side. Tendu 3 and 4. This time we'll wrap 5 and 6 and 7, plie 8. Other side, flex and in. Reach and in. Coupe 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then after this, we'll rise for 1 and 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, stay 7, 8. And then I'll give you 8 counts to balance here. And at the end, we'll come down in a plie. So as you notice, there's a lot of letting go in this combination. And the reason for that is because I want you to start being more aware of what happens to your upper body when you don't have the bar. So especially in the parallel position, this is supposed to be pretty straightforward. But when you are in a wrap position and you have to turn out both legs, you might realize that you have a tendency to tilt your shoulders or to do something weird like lean back, right? Everyone has a different thing that they're going to do, but the goal is to keep everything neutral. The hips are in a neutral position. The core is in a neutral position, not open or crunched over. Same thing with the shoulders, no tilting, no opening backwards or forwards. I don't expect anyone to, execute a perfect balance, but the goal of this is to start teaching your body to engage faster. Because I know when you have 2 hands on the bar, it's kind of easy to forget about your upper body and just do the leg stuff and not try to hold yourself up at all. But when you have to let go, you'll notice that, oh, I actually have to put in effort. And the effort that we're talking about should really be put in even when you have 2 hands at the bar. You're never really collapsed. You're always kind of lifting your torso up and trying to keep yourself nice and neutral the whole entire time. Okay, that's enough talking. Let's get straight into this. Starting with 8 petals. 6 and 7 and 8. Right foot half point, switch, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stretch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Reach even farther, 7, and 8. We'll flex, in, tendu forward, and in, coupe 5, 6, neutral torso, plie, other side, flex, in, tendu, and in, coupe, try to let go, core's in and lifted, and 8. 1 and 2. Reach as far as you can. Then coupe, balance, 7, plie 8. Other side, flex, and 2. Tendu, squeeze it in. Wrap, 6, 7, plie 8. And up, and down, and up, and down. Half point, 6, last one, stay, 7, and 8. Feeling your whole entire torso. Where are your hips? Are you lifting your abs? Are your shoulders wide? 6, 7, and 8. As long as you can, and then open. Great job, everyone. So we have a new plie combination today. Because we are focusing on the torso and the alignment, I want you to have your hand on your shoulder and your elbow lifted. Of course, not overly lifted and not droopy, just parallel to your shoulder, even maybe slightly lower. Here's okay, here's not okay. Let's begin with 5, 6, 7, and 8. Demi-plie and up. Keep the torso aligned. Now don't stick your butt out. Demi and straight. We'll stretch forward, 4, 2, come up 3, and 4, go back, 6, 7, and 8. Second position, hand back on shoulder. It's not going to feel very natural, but this is what we're doing today. Demi and 2, demi 3, and 4. This is 5. Grand plie 6, 7, and 8. 2, the bar, reach a little bit in that direction before you come back for a little extra stretch. Away from the bar, reach and come back. Then we'll transition to fourth position, demi and straight, demi and straight. It's crucial that you keep your knees aside for this, and then we'll turn in to parallel for stretch. 1, 2, come up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we'll transition to fifth position, 2 demis here, 1 grand to the bar, away from the bar. Off the music, we'll plie, balance in a tight susu. So before you let go of the bar here in this balance, I want you to check in with your hips, your abs/ribs, and your shoulders. Once you have finalized that everything is a neutral and supported position, then you can let go. And if you are really, really engaged in your back, you should feel your arm when you're lifted like this. It shouldn't be droopy. A tail sign that you're not engaged in your back is when you let go of the bar and then everything droops down a little bit, or you're okay here and the moment you let go, you kind of fall backwards. That's when you know that maybe you didn't have the correct setup to begin with. So just play around with that and see how that goes. Let's get straight into this, everyone. We'll get started with arm on shoulder. Six and 7 and 8. Plie, up and plie, up. Demi plie, feeling your torso broad. No tilting. You can do it. Stretch forward. Go back, lift up. Arms on shoulders. I know it doesn't feel very natural. 7, 8. Shoulders wide. 7 and 8. To the bar. Little extra lift. Other way. Extra reach. Fourth position. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Knees side. Stay upright. 7 and 8. Parallel stretch. Reach. Last time, you can do it. And up. Knees side. Press to demi, squeeze your thighs together. Away from the bar. Then we'll balance in fifth position off the music. And whenever you're ready, we'll come back down. Great job. So before we get into the left side, I want to do a little demo of things that I do see happening sometimes in plies. So I want everyone to start off in a nice first position, aligned already here. So you're not doing this to begin with. I know a lot of folks like to begin in this position because they think that they're really lifted in this position, but their ribs are actually just too open. This is not a supported position. You want to close the ribs and just feel both sides of your torso just really, really long and engaged. And then when you go into your demi-plies, some things that I see happening every now and then is going back or going forward like this. You don't want any of that. You want to go straight down while keeping that neutral engaged position. So a mild version of opening or tilting is like this. So this might look okay, but it's really here where you want to be. And this might look okay, but it's really here that you want to be. So the corrections that I'm talking about are so small we're talking about maybe 1 or 2 centimeters or even less than that, right? I had such a terrible habit of opening my shoulders back slightly. This might look okay, but this is where I should be. But for me, it felt really comfortable to dance like this. And I danced in this position for years and years and years. And I will tell you right now, it's very hard to break if you get used to something like this. So it's great to just start off in the right alignment from the very, very beginning, so you don't have to go through this whole frustrating process of relearning your alignment later down the road. Okay, that's enough ranting. Let's go on to the left side. 6 and 7, 8. Plie, up, demi, and up. Knees over toes. Keep the alignment as you press to your deepest demi. Up, stretch forward. Back. Up. Demi, straight. Knees over toes and straight. Focus on your hip alignment, going straight down. 6, 7, and 8. To the bar. Reach even further before you come back. Other side. Fourth position, demi, close, demi, straight, demi, grand. We'll stretch in parallel. 3, 4, reach back. Let's go into fifth. Both heels on the ground. Heels on the ground, then off. Press the heel. Last stretch. Find your alignment right here. Make sure that everything is supported. Your back, your shoulders, your core, everything's lifting up, stretching long before you let go. All right. Great job. Next, we have our tendus from fifth position. We're going to be doing the same combination that we did in the last lessons. We're going to start with 5, 6, 7, 8. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. To the side, close, front. 3, 4, 5, 6, energy in the arms. Up, close, up, close. I don't know why I'm saying up, it should be front, close, 5, 6, 7, 8, and first, and fifth, first, heels down, heels down, heels down. And then reversing, back and close, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, side, don't change, side, then change, 5, 6, 7, 8, to the back, close fifth, tendu, heels down, 7 and 8, to first, fifth, first, and fifth. And that's it. Something that I want us to focus on today is making sure that we're getting to all the end positions in a clean manner. So when you tendu front and you close, I want that closing to be the tightest, nicest, straightest, most engaged fifth position that you can get in. Every single time you're squeezing your thighs together and you're lifting your core every time you close into fifth position. I notice that it's very common for folks to not come all the way back and have their heel kind of open like this. If you can see my fifth position, I want it to be heel to toe. Whatever fifth position you start out with should be the fifth position you hit every single time you do a tendu when you close. This is especially something I want you to focus on when things get fast, like our tag. First, make sure you go all the way back to first position and not like this, all the way back, okay? Heels down, heels down, heels down, heels down. That's really hard to have to cross. You have to move your legs a little bit faster. And of course, you have to do all of this without doing anything wild with your upper body. What usually happens is when you really engage your legs, your torso will kind of move along with it. But to counteract that, you just have to keep lifted. If you keep lifting your torso up, it will help a lot with not looking like this as you're trying to get to your tightest, nicest positions. Okay, let's go straight into the right side, everyone. Fifth position, right foot front, feeling your alignment right here and your back engaged. 6, 7, and 8. Tendu front, close. Tendu, 5th, tendu, all the way back to 5th, 7, 8. To the side, no leaning into the bar here. Keep yourself upright. 7, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Don't twist the shoulders. Square to the front. 6, 7, and 8. And first, 2, 3, close front. 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reach the arm to the side. Close. Front, side to the back, side to the front, inside. 1, 2. Move the bar arm forward. Don't let your bar arm be behind you. 7 and 8. Heels down. 2, 3. Heels down in the back. Heels down. Thighs together, and you're done. Great job, everyone. Before we go into the left side, I want to talk to you about the energy that you're using through your arms. And when I say energy, I mean muscle engagement, essentially. So when your arm is high up, something that I see happen often is it's just placed up. There's no lift, there's no reach, there's no engagement of the arm in the back at all. If your arm has no engagement at all, if I push you, the arm would just kind of move very freely. So I'm not saying, locking your arm so hard that you're like a rock, but there needs to be something going on here. It's an active movement. What I want you to think about when your arm is high up is that you're lifting your arm up, your back muscles are engaged here, and your torso, both sides, are also lifting. This is going to help you support a really nice, long position in the lower bodies. When your upper body is nice and lifted, it's just easier and there's less pressure on your lower body to support yourself. So help yourself essentially by making sure that you're engaged in your torso. This is a full body thing that you do. It's not just with the legs. Okay, let's go straight into the left side now. 7, lift up. Tendu, close. Tendu, and close. All your limbs are reaching out of their sockets. 7 and 8. To the side, close. Even your bar arm is working. Close. 7, 8. Inside leg. Reach the arm up. 5, 6. Feel the length. Still feel the length here. 7 and 8. To the back. Close. Back. Close. Arm reaches forward. 6, 7, 8. To the side. Heel down. To the side. 7, 8. Bar arm forward. active reach and lengthening. Reach that leg right behind you. You can do it. 7 and 8. Almost there. 1, 2, heel down, 5, 6, 7, 8. End tall. Don't sink here, even though the music is over. Okay, now you can relax. Good job, everyone. Now we're doing jetés / dégagés. We again have a new combination here. Let's get started in 5th position, right foot front. 5. Oh, actually, before I start, think about your alignment. Even though you're marking, make sure that you're not getting in the habit of marking with your torso all funky, okay? We're gonna have a long intro here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, open 8. Jete 1, close 2, faster 3, and 4. Wrap, pas de cheval, tendu, close. Jete, close front, faster, jetés, wrap, pas de cheval, tendu, and close. To the back, close 5th. 2 dégagés, wrap, extend, tendu, and close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, close, 7, hold, 8. Reversing this whole thing. 1 slow dégagés and then 2 faster ones. And out, close, and in, and in. Coupe, extend, tendu, and close. Out, don't change, and in, and in. Coupe back, pas de cheval, tendu, and close. To the front, close 5th. In, and in. Wrap, extend, tendu, and close. Now, 6 dégagés to 1st position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do 1 more. Close 7 front, and hold 8. And that's it. Let's briefly go over the pas de chevals, or step of the horse. We haven't done this in quite a while, but a simple breakdown is you'll start with 2 feet on the ground. Then 1 foot, usually the outside foot, is going to a wrap or a coupe position. You'll extend slightly forward off the ground, just like you would at the end of your dégagés. And you touch the ground and you close. And to the side, it's wrap, extend to the side. Remember, your side is slightly in front of you, not side or behind you, right? And then touch the ground and close to the back. Coupe back, so wrap that foot back, make sure it's pointing in the back, knees side, keep the knee side as you extend back, point, and close. Okay, we're gonna get straight into it, everyone. Keeping yourself nice and lifted here. 4, 5, 6, 7, open, 8. Jete, close, and in, wrap, pas de cheval, close, side, close, front, and in, Try to keep your upper body quiet. Point, close, to the back, off the ground, and in, coupe, extend, point, close, 6, 2, the side, 3, 4, 5, 6, close, 7, hold, reverse, and in, knees side, keep the knees side, point, close, close back, and in, support your upper body, you can do it, out, in, coupe, point, close, 1, 2, 3, 4, heels down, 5, 6, last one, 7. Wow, I'm out of breath. Talking and dancing is very tough. Great job on that combination. One thing that I want you to focus on are those 6 dégagés that we do to the side. So what I don't want you to do is this. You know how my hip is sinking? I'm essentially initiating the movement with the hip, swaying around like this. What I want you to do is to just focus on the brush with your feet. Just focus on your feet, brushing and coming back. Brushing and thighs squeezing together. Brushing the ground and squeezing your thighs together. And of course, keeping this side of your body, especially the upper body, long so that you don't do or anything else that's kind of in that same family of weirdness. Okay, let's get straight into the left side, everyone. Again, this is a long intro. This is a good opportunity to check in and see if you are in a neutral and lifted position. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, broad shoulders. Out, in, and in, and in. Coupe, extend, lift, up. Out, close, front. 5, 6, 7, to the back. Out, in, faster. Knees side, keep the knee side. Touch, close. 1, 2, you can do it. 4, lengthen your torso, close and hold. Back, close and in and in. Knees side. Side, close, back, in, and in. Pas de cheval to the side. Out, in, and in, and in. You're almost done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last one. For Ronde jambes, we're going to be doing the same combination that we did in the last lesson, but we will be in demi-pointe for our passe balance this time around. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Wrap 1, 2, clamshell 3, 4, 5, 6, coupe back 7. Set both heels on the ground on 8. Same thing from the back, coupe 1, 2, clamshell 3, 4, knee side 5, 6, wrap 7, both heels down on 8. Then 1, ronde jambe, and 2, ronde jambes. Then 3, faster ronde jambes, and 7, close 8. Arms down 1, 2, clamshell 3, 4, 5, 6, wrap the foot 7, 8. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm moving my arm. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, coupe back 7, and 8. Then ronde jambe, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, close 8. Stretch 1, 2, come up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll plie, sous-sus. Find your nice tight sous-sus here. And now what we're gonna do is go into a wrap position, feeling that clamshell feeling, but no, we're letting it go. So with clamshells, you do open and let go. You wanna keep everything open here, keeping that clamshell feeling. As you migrate your leg all the way up into a passe, you don't have to let go to balance here, but I want you to just feel both knees opening. And then we're gonna do balance, 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 and half point, 7. We'll come back to sous-sus. We'll open that front leg, plie in 5th. Okay, that was a lot. Let's just get straight into it, everyone. Starting with a lifted upper body in 5th position. 6, 7, keep the arms low. 1, 2, light touch on the bar as you pulse. 5, 6, put it back, put it down. Knees side, 2, then pulse 3, 4, 5, 6, wrap, put it down. Front, back, front, back 3 faster. 5, 6, 7, close. Arms down. 2, lift the upper body, light touch on the bar, you can do it. 5, 6, wrap, 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, put it back, and 5th. You're almost done. Back, open, back, and open. 1, 2, then just 3. Close. Let's stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. Let's go into Susu. Find your balance here. And then find that open clamshell position. Slowly lift it up. We're going off the music, it's totally okay. Keep both knees open here. Lift it upper body, no leaning, no tilting, just neutral spine, hips, everything. And then we'll come back into 5th position. We'll come down. Amazing job accepting that challenge, everyone. Let's quickly talk about that balance at the very end. So you're in a wrap position and you're gonna slowly trail your foot up to a passe position. But as you're migrating your leg up, your torso is going to start reacting. What I mean is it's going to start doing a little bit of this to try to balance. And if you're new to this slow passe balance, you might move a little bit more than you want to move, but that's okay. Your body's trying to figure out where to be. So it's totally normal to feel the wobbles at the beginning. Of course, the goal is to keep the wobble to a minimum by engaging your back and your abs, right? The wobble will happen because we're still new to this. So don't worry too much about that. Just keep focusing on pulling up. Even if your body is not actually pulling up, just think it for now. Okay, let's go on to the right side. Oh, not the right side. Let's go on to the left side now, everyone. I've been filming for around 3 hours, and the whole time there's been someone outside doing landscaping work, and they're still not done. So I hope you are not picking up that noise through the video. 7 and 8. Wrap 1, 2, pulse 3, 4, 5, 6, put it back, and close. Really point that foot in the back, even though I can't see it and you can't see it. 3, 4, 5, 6, wrap 7 and 8. 2 slow here. 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, knees side, both knees, 5, 6, 7, down, 8, 1, 2, light touch on the bar, 3, 4, 5, you're really strong, you can do it, 6, 7, 8, back, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep your hips quiet, 7, close, 8, forward, 1, 2, plie, susu, find your balance, light touch on the bar, coupe, clamshell feeling, try to find your balance. You don't have to let go, just light touch on the bar is okay. Pull your abs in and up, both sides of torso lengthening, relax the neck, slowly come down. 5th position. Oh my goodness. That's it, everyone. So we are going to be reintroducing Developpe into our bar from now on. Let's start with our new combination, 5, 6, 7, 8, and Tendu. And stretch, lift 3, close 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. To the side, and lift, and 3, close front 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll Tendu back, and 2, and 3, and 4. This is our tourniquets. Inside leg Tendu, tourniquet, Tendu, and close. Reversing this whole thing. Tendu back, and lift. Don't kick the wall. Close 5th. And this is 5, 6, 7, and 8. To the side, Tendu. Remember, this leg has to be slightly in front of you. 3, close 4, Developpe 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Tendu front, Plie, arm in arabesque, close back leg, Tendu back leg, Plie, Tendu front. Remember, lifting that arm up and close. Plie, su, balance here. Let's keep the arms low for today. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we'll come down. 6, 7, 8. Stretch. 1, lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. To the side. 1, lift. 2, 3, 4. Back, plie, tendu, close. Inside leg forward, plie fourth, tendu, close. Reversing. 1, lift. 2, 3, I just kicked the wall. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. To the side. Turn out here, slightly in front of you. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Tendu front, plie, plie, and close. To the back, plie fourth, point front, and close. Let's plie, su. Let's just balance here. 3, 4, you can do it. Let go whenever you're ready, and remember the torso being in a neutral alignment. And then we'll come down. Good job, everyone. Let's talk a little bit about the arabesque back. I want everyone to just have 2 hands at the bar and do a tendu back. And then do the back bend that you usually do when we do our stretches. Back like this. Bring that upper body up. You see how my upper body is still curved like I am in a back bend when I'm up like this? The back leg is making a straight line. The upper body or the torso is doing a bend and it's tilted forward. So don't try to go back into your leg like this because there's no space. You can't lift your leg high when your torso is leaning into your leg like that. You have to bend your upper body but lengthen this and tilt forward, okay? So don't tilt back. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Watch out for that crunch. Keep your body nice and tall. 7 and 8. To the side. Shoulders have to be squared as you lift. And 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Tendu back, plie fourth, tendu front, close fifth. Lift that arm and torso. Reach forward, close. Reverse. 1, lift, tendu, close. Make sure that you're leaning forward to give your leg space. Don't do anything weird like by pulling your neck back. That's a very common thing. Lift, close back. 4, 5, torso reaches up, plie, reach forward, close fifth, plie back, plie, tendu, close. Let's go into our plie susu. In your own timing here, let's keep the arms low for today, feeling your back engaged, keeping you forward and lifted.
You did great. We are on our last combination at the bar. We're going to be doing the promenade combination that we did last time, but we're gonna try our best to lift our leg just a tiny little bit higher than what we used to do. So when I say higher, I just mean 1 or 2 inches, okay? 5, 6, 7, arms open to second. Allongé tendu, plie, grab the bar, 3, 4, 5, first arabesque, 7, promenade, 8. And then by the time you're here, you're gonna go into 1, second arabesque, first position, third arabesque, plie, and back, side, front. Then coupe balance, feeling that clamshell side, knee side feeling, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if you can. And then bourrée, 1, 2, 3, 4, plie, 6, 7, and 8. Tendu, left foot front, plie, grab the bar, 3, lift the leg, 4. Transition to first arabesque, 5, 6, promenade, 7, and 8. I'm gonna grab the bar because I have to do it so slow and I'm tired. I'm actually gonna put my foot down. 1, second arabesque, 3, third arabesque, plie. Keep the bar back, side, front. And then we're gonna do our 8 count balance here. Put it back down. 4 count bourrées, plie, arms up, open. And because we're at the end of the combination, arm goes down at the end. I mentioned earlier about not pulling your neck or your head back. And what I meant by that is you have to go forward with your upper body, but also your head. Sometimes it feels, for some reason, more natural to like pull your whole entire neck and head back towards your leg. Do not do that. That is not what we're trying to do. Remember, we're making space. Make space. Feel really long in your back by leaning forward. You don't want to be like, leaning so much forward that you're parallel to the ground. You still want to keep your torso nice and lifted, but you don't want to do this weird thing with your neck and your head by pulling yourself back into your leg, okay? So let's focus on slightly moving forward, creating length in the back by moving forward with the upper body while also keeping the chest lifted. Okay, let's give it a go. 6 and 7, 8. Tendu front, plie fourth, lift the back leg. 3, 4. First arabesque, right arm front. Promenade. 7, 8. 1, 2. Give yourself space in your back, feel long. Plie side. Grab the bar. Pas de bourrée. Try to balance. I know you're tired at this point. Just try your best. You can do it. Keep light and up. 5, 6. Highest demi point. 8. Let's bourrée. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plie. Arms up. Open to second. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Tilt forward. Arm front. Promenade. 1. Second arabesque, right arm front. First, third arabesque, left arm back or up. Plie. Then back, side, susu front. Your right leg should be front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping your torso neutral. 6. Light touch on the bar. 8. Bourrée back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plie. Arms up. Look to the right side. Allongé. Down. Great job, everyone. I don't know why, but I am sweating so much from this combination. Welcome to center, everyone. We're going to begin with the tendu combination that we did in last lesson. Let's start in our croisé, fifth position front. Remember, this is considered a croisé or a crossed position because the top of my left thigh is being hidden, so it's crossed. We're starting with 5, 6, 7, 8. Pivot 1, close 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Tendu and hold, plie and hold, pull it back, side, forward, open, get ready to tendu front, front and close, and 3, 4, side, close, front, side, close, back, tendu 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do a quarter turn, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to move here so you can see me, and then same thing, left side, pivot, tendu, close, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, tendu, hold, plie, hold, back, side, forward, plie, croisé, tendu, close, tendu, and close, side, close, front, side, close, back, 1, 2, plie, 3, 4, passe, front, close back in fifth, open, and that's it. Not a lot of breaks today. We're going to go straight into this. Starting fifth position, right foot front, croisé. 7, 8, pivot, tendu, first, tendu, first, 5, 6, 7, 8, tendu, hold, plie, hold, back, side, forward, plie, tendu, close, tendu, close. One, 2, plie, 3, 4, passe, close back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, slightly in front of you for that side. 7, 8. 1, hold, plie, hold, pas de bourrée, plie. Tendu, close, my right arm is high. Tendu, to the back, plie fourth, neutral spine up, close back. We've pushed pretty hard on your technique today, so I wanted to do kind of a fun combination. We'll start with our right leg bag in B+. So it's going to be 8 balancés. The first balancé doesn't change. The second balancé switches and you turn 90 degrees to the wall. No change, then change. No change, then change. So that's kind of the pattern. We are pivoting towards our right arm. We're turning towards the right arm. So just watch me for now, okay? 5, 6, 7 with the arms. Balancé, no change. Balancé, change. Balancé, no change. Balancé, change. I'm facing the back. Balancé, no change. Balancé, change. Balancé, no change. Balancé, change. So that was 8. And then we're going to end this with tombe pas bourrée, chassé 3, tendu back 4, plie 5, 6, 7, and 8. So let's go over this again very slowly. 5, 6, we're going to start balancing to the right and turning to the right, okay? 7 and 8. 1 and change, and no change, and change. Side, back, forward, change, side, back, forward, no change, and change. I know that was really confusing. Then the right foot has to go forward, so it's behind you, and it's going plie, back, side, forward. In the fifth position, I'm facing angle or corner number 3, chassé, tendu, plie, balance, land, and close. So when you do your last balance, you do balance, then to angle number 3, fourth position plie, back, side, forward. Now my left leg is forward, chasse, tendu back, plie, up, land in fourth, tendu, and that's it. One thing that you can definitely do if the balances are just too much to think about right now is just do 8 balances side to side. So with the right side, you'll do balance, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you'll do your tombe pas de braise. That's totally okay too. All right, starting facing forward, B+, right foot is back, balance to the right first. 6, 7, and 8. To the right, turn, to the right, and turn, to the right, and turn, to the right, turn. Tombe, pas de bourrée, chasse, plie, passe front, tendu, and close. And that's it. Very short. Not getting it the first try is totally okay. I just want you to think about this combination for now. Even if you can't do anything about this and you just want to watch me do it the first time around, that's okay. I'm giving you a pretty big challenge, but once you get it, it's very, very straightforward. Okay, so with that said, let's mark this twice to the left side now. We're gonna start facing forward, B+, left leg back. Balance left, turning towards the left arm the whole time. Let's mark it. 5, 6, 7, and 8. No change, and change. No change to the left, rotate to the right. No change to the left, and rotate to the right. No change, and change. Now to plie, fourth position, my left leg is front, pas de bourrée, right leg is front, chasse, tendu back, plie, left leg is going to passe front, land back, tendu, and close. Let's do this one more time. Balance to the left. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Balance left, balance right, balance left, balance right. Don't change, then change. Don't change, then change. To the corner, plie fourth, pas de bourrée, chasse, right leg is forward, left leg is back, plie fourth, passe, land, tendu, and close. That landing is back leg is straight, right leg is bent in a plie. My back arm is back. My back arm is up. Tendu and close. Okay, let's just give this a try to the left side now. All right, this is our last combination together. Remember, you can take out the turns in the balances and just do them facing forward. 6, 7, and 8. To the left. 1, 2, no turn, then turn, no turn, then turn, no turn, then turn. To corner number 1. Plie, pas de bourrée, chasse, left leg tendu back, plie, and fourth, up, land, and that's it. Congratulations on finishing lesson 5. We are more than halfway through this series already, and I am ramping up the speed at which I'm introducing new things. So this combination was kind of a wild one, but again, you have to just keep doing it. Being uncomfortable is how we level up. All right, I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for dancing with me. Bye, everyone.